This is me 15 years ago, knowing nothing about Grasshopper and computational design. But now, today, I work in industry as a computational designer. I work in academia as a lecturer and as a PhD student slash researcher. In this video, I'll be showing you how you can speed things up by focusing on 4 problems and 4 solutions to enhance your learnings in Grasshopper. So the first problem that you will see is the repetition. What do I mean by repetition? You see things online, or you see things on books, you see things on exercise sheets, and you try to do the same thing as you see. And this is a good way of memorizing things. But when it comes to your original problems, these methods will trap you down and you feel exhausted. Okay. So to avoid this problem, you have to first unlearn what you already think you knew about Grasshopper, computational design, parametric modeling, anything. By unlearning means you have to detach yourself from the previous habits that you have, previous methods that you use, and previous ways that you apply your knowledge in parametric and computational design. The second problem is feeling stuck and frustrated. I was like this whenever I see a Grasshopper component, canvas, cables, or so on and so forth. I started to think and I started to leave that particular room immediately. The reason I felt that way is not because I'm stupid, neither you are. The problem is that I was feeling that I cannot succeed it because I tried to match this way of thinking with the previous way of thinking that I already acquired from my previous years, previous courses, earlier years in my architectural or design education. This is a big one. This problem is a big one. And the solution to that is just calm down. You're not going to die if you don't learn parametric design or Grasshopper. Maybe it's not for you. Maybe you're happy as you are right now. Keep being happy. Okay. Just calm down and think this as another tool, but that requires you to kind of learn something else, like a language. Maybe your language is like English. You start with the subject and then you add the verb and then you add the other things. But maybe it's like my original language, like Turkish. We start with the objective sometimes. We put the other information in the beginning, in the middle of the sentence, and we finalize the sentence with the verb. So it may be something as such, or you may need to shift your kind of learning lens into something else. Okay. It's kind of learning like a new language. And the problem number 3 is watching only, solely watching. Don't get this wrong. Probably you're watching this as well. I love YouTube. I love all the other platforms where I watch things, learn new things, apply new things. But if you only watch these kind of tutorials, videos, by eating something, by doing something else, and you're listening, you are not learning anything. Anything. In order for you to learn something new, that thing you watched should change your behavior onto the next design task you're on to. Therefore, you have to try the things that you watched on platform. Okay, you have to try to integrate the things that you learn and kind of channel them through what you're trying to do in your everyday practice. But if your practice is not about this, then you may want to come up with some kind of exercises. You may want to pick a problem and then attack to that problem by using the things that you learned from that video or from that particular source. Number 4 is just working this. This is linked to the number 3. If you do things only in computer screen, things will start to feel abstract, more and more abstract every time. So what you need to do, you need to try to build small things, like small models like this. You see, this is a kind of a concrete model that I built. It is coming from obviously digital simulations. It is coming from a digital model. It is coming from a parametric kind of thinking behind it or computational thinking behind it. But I realize and I understand what I did in the computer screen when I realize or rationalize things with materials in real life. Then the learning will be a lot faster. Okay. And there's a bonus point. So whenever you think you learn something new or you want to learn something new, just document the process. How you start, how you end. You don't have to share this anywhere online, but just record yourself as you try to learn things in that way. But with your subconscious, you'll develop skill of learning a lot better than just trying to do this on your own and repeating your voice inside of your head. Instead of doing that, you go online. You don't have to go online. Put your webcam on and start recording your whole learning process by talking to yourself. In that way, this will feel a lot less alone. And if you're serious about learning Grasshopper, book a call with the link in description, and I can help you how you can elevate your career by learning Grasshopper with me. Thanks for watching this, and I'm hoping to see you in the next